All right, I am live. And who is that? Do I see with me on a Black Friday? Hey, Emma, good to see you, my friend.
And you? Hey.
Welcome. Yes, welcome to this Black Friday special edition of the Jail Success Mastermind. I am John Lavenia, and I am here with an idea that I want to share with everyone today. It's going to be fun. Let me just see here what we've got going on today. I think we had practical entrepreneurial tips this morning.
Yeah,
It was early for me. Emma, were you on there with Ego? Did we have that this morning?
yeah, it was on there. It was very good.
Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and get that recording posted. And I'm excited to hear what Ego talked about there because Ego's awesome and Emma's awesome. Um, Today, of course, we have our general session right now, and then that's going to be it for today because it is Black Friday, and I know we got people doing a lot of business right now today, and so that's what I wanted to talk with this very, very small crowd about here. I think Emma's got me all to herself, and those of you tuning in on YouTube. Um, but today is the day where people obsess over saving $50 on stuff, you know, and for what it's worth. And I don't know, like what causes that. I got some ideas on what causes that because there used to be a time before the proliferation of the internet and e-commerce and all that, where people had, one day, like they stood in line. I think they still stand in line at like shopping malls and stuff if they're allowed to. I don't know. It depends on what jurisdiction you're in. If you're allowed to stand in a line these days, or have to be 6 feet apart, or wear 15 masks, or not sure what's going on the planet right now. But now it's become like the entire shopping season, and it's like Black Friday starts on Halloween or something, which here in the States is October 31st. Hey, Christina, good to see you. Christina's here with us. So the urgency and the franticness of it all. Well, I could just say in my world, it hasn't been there like almost ever, right? I can't remember the last time. Did I ever stand in line at a store to get like a few dollars off on a TV set or something? No, no, I can't say that I ever have. But lots of people have, right? And it's easy for people to do because they have they have what I would call I don't know if a lack consciousness, if that's the right term. Although, you know what, it probably is. If we think about, hey, Missy and Bob, if we think about what the chronic operating strategy of most people, the way most people think, uh, typically is not an affluent mindset. And I've had to look at this for myself, right? So it takes one to know one, right? You can point the finger, three point back. Okay, so where in my life have I been, like that rat looking for cheese? Like, now we got to get while the getting's good, and fear of missing out. There it is, fear of missing out. FOMO. Maybe instead of Black Friday, this should be called FOMO Day. Fear of missing out. Okay, and look, the major retailers that have put a lot of money into advertising and inventory and all the things that a lot of people here aren't involved in, right? Anyone here have warehouses full of $500 million worth of electronics or something, which has to move now because they will be obsolete in 6 months, right? Does anybody put their ass on the line like that? I actually know the one of the head accountants who worked on the liquidation and bankruptcy of a retailer called Circuit City. Some of you remember Circuit City. Well, they're no more. And apparently they were sitting on millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of inventory, which they couldn't sell because it was, a year old or whatever. And that's it. New models are out and nobody wants that crap at any price. Right. So even, the liquidation was a loser for them. So they're out of business. But the idea that people can be seduced by, here's a one-shot deal, stand in line, get the extra savings and there's not enough to go around. This is all the mindset, which is just, I think, amplified. Hi, Janet, just amplified to an extreme for like a Black Friday or Cyber Monday type event. Now, isn't it the case where you may have a quantity of stuff that you could sell let's say, for example, Missy. All right, Missy. So here's the coffee cup. While supplies last, right? For a limited time. Some exclusions apply, right? So we could throw all of these scarcity or urgency kind of catchphrases on there for something which, I mean, is the supply really limited? Is planet Earth running low on ceramics or something? No, but can we pepper that, right? Can we can we position that in the marketplace in such a way that it could cause people to act now? And when you call 1-800 such and such, right, operators are standing by. And when you act now, you also get, remember the Ginsu knives commercials, right? But wait, there's more. And you get the spiral slicer and you get all the other stuff. How many of you ever used a spiral slicer? I had one of those things. My mother did, of course, she got the Ginsu knives. And with it, you get the spiral slicer and it slices the potato in like a spiral. And so you can have like this, like a slinky. You could turn a potato into like a slinky. And then I suppose you cook it and you use it as a garnish or something. I don't know. I think we used it once and the thing was in the drawer. But and the knives were shit, right? They weren't like great knives or anything, but my goodness, did they sell? So what was that? That was salesmanship. That was an opportunity offered to people in such a way where if they acted now, they got all the stuff, but they also got more than what they were expecting in terms of the original value proposition. But wait, there's more. So why am I covering all this right now? Well, first of all, it's Black Friday, so it's right in my face. Everywhere you go on the internet, it's right in our faces. So you really, I mean, you're not going to get away from it unless you go hide in a cave. In fact, as I already indicated, since this has been going on for a month already, at least here in the States, right? So holiday savings, Black Friday starts now. I could probably look at some of my favorite retailers, which are probably different than yours. Okay, Home Depot, right? Tools on sale, and we'll get your Ryobi drill kit. I don't know. I'm not looking at it right now, but I could be, right? Costco. I got 3 emails yesterday from Costco. Like, how many times do they got to remind me that they're having a Black Friday event, which has been going on already, right? Here's the point. Most people are inclined to react to that sort of stuff. And as we've talked about before here in these forums, is there a way for you to balance those flows? Okay, so if you're getting a multi-million-dollar education right now in marketing and creating scarcity and exclusivity and special deals and FOMO, fear of missing out, and all the stuff that induces what? The emotion of the buyer to act now, to spend more, right? If you're getting that, and you are, right? So let's reinterpret all of this as what it actually is. This is training. This is your training, okay? If you're able to look with new eyes, if you're able to look past the $50 discount on the, whatever the item is, okay? If you're able to think like a producer and not like a consumer, you are getting some of the best copywriting ever written in the retail space. Check your inbox, ladies and gentlemen. Read your junk mail. It is profound, right? People paid money to write that copy, all right? And they're betting millions on you walking in and buying their stuff, betting millions on it. What a spectacular piece of training that we can now go ahead and reverse those flows. We could say, great, I'm going to consume this stuff. I'll save $50 on the TV. That's fine, whatever. But how can I think of it like this. This is a fun game. I want to play this game today. And you can play if you want. As much money as I plan on spending in this Black Friday, which is, Black 2 months worth anyway, Cyber, whatever, right? As much money as I plan on spending on the holidays, can I turn around and make that money today? In other words, can I create the same urgency that most people are experiencing in terms of fear of missing out and I got to go buy this stuff right now? Can I create that same urgency for me? I'm going to go sell some stuff right now. I mean, people are in buying mode. Everybody's credit cards are in their hands. What can I sell? All right. Now, if you're in a position where you've got a product that you can put on special, the Black Friday thing, that's obvious, right? You've already got all the sales copy to do that. Take their product out, put your product in, make it personalized to you, and then send it to your customers and see what interest you can create, because it's a limited time deal, limited to however many coffee cups we can go ahead and print, over whatever period of time. Okay, fine. Or limited to however many packages of like reporting. Mandy does reporting, right? So however many of those that she could fulfill in a certain period of time. Or Emma with her sourcing, and Christina, right? Janet with her calligraphy lessons, right? So now's the time, ladies and gentlemen. You've been waiting. I'll tell you what, calligraphy, I think that could be hot, right? I mean, there's something which is like a Christmas gift idea, right? By the course. I don't know, Janet, if you're already going down this road, but
I certainly am thinking new year, start a new hobby or skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And why wait until the new year when it's
So
Black Friday?
that my course is together, though.
Hmm.
So I've learned all of the technical things I need to know, and have recorded it and edited it and have a good package.
Okay, great. Good. And that can also develop out with live customers, right? I mean, there's something to selling the product, and then you're going to deliver it anyway, and then just record the live sessions and then package it up. And there's the replays and nice. Okay, you get to be among the first. I'm just thinking of here's I guess the directive or the challenge for everyone today is think of what you can do to move the needle forward based on inducing the same sort of urgency, emotional urgency and FOMO and all that is being offered to you via everywhere you look today, including your inbox. What can you do to create urgency on the part of your customers to buy now? Interesting idea. And look, if you're coming up short, I mean, we could talk about this. My intent is that your stats go up today, not just your consumption stats. Yeah, you're going to buy stuff. That's fine. Unless you're not, then you're not. But most people are. I'm going to buy stuff. I'm actually I'm in Utah right now doing the Thanksgiving thing with friends. And sure enough, I've got locations right here where I can go and I can grab some savings on some stuff. I've been looking at this tap and die set at Harbor Freight. I don't use tap and dies too much, but you know what? It's a nice looking set and it's $40, but you know what? It's 30 today. I don't know. I like to save $10. That's a 25% savings. Look, I don't care how much money you make. I still like a bargain, right? So I don't know. I might stop into Harbor Freight, and while I'm there, I might pick up a couple of moving blankets. They're on sale too, and maybe some of those LED lights with the magnets. You can stick them wherever you want, right? My daughter loves those. They're like $2, right? So they'll get me in the door today. And frankly, I don't have a whole lot else going on, so I'm probably going to go shop a bit. Not that I'm a big shopper. But I'm also going to balance those flows with, all right, as much money as I spent today, I got to make at least that much. And I got some ideas on how to do that. Do you have some ideas on how to do that? I think that would be a good thing to do. Do you have ideas on how you can create urgency on the part of people who may be on the fence, with your offer, with something maybe they've been exposed to before, they've been thinking about, maybe you've shown up in their inbox a few times. Okay. Janet says Harbor Freight is a great candy store. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they sell cheap tools, and some of their stuff is good. But I guess the moral of the story is that right now we've got all the training we could possibly use if we just look and put it to use. I'd love to hear from a few of you now about what you're doing to participate, not just as a consumer, but as a producer. What are you doing to participate in this whole end of year, Black Friday, cyber, whatever, call it whatever you want, time to buy, time for people to buy stuff? How are you participating in that as something other than a buyer? Please, the floor is open. I'd love to hear your ideas. Hey, Missy.
Hi. Bob and I had started a Facebook business page, and put some ads out. A lot of traffic, lots and lots of traffic, but coming to the Etsy store, but not many sales from it, or any that I can tell. We were running a sale in Etsy, everybody is, but I may increase it. I'm like coupon happy. Jan thinks I'm like insane. Bob thinks I'm insane. What else? I mean, they're already discounted, but Adam told a little secret. He said, before you put a sale, raise your price $1 and raise the shipping. But is that immoral? Like,
No.
I have,
No,
no,
I know a little bit about morality.
I know, but it sounds like what you were saying with the Ginsu knives. They knew they didn't have the best. Isn't that a little?
It's salesmanship. You create value in the mind of the consumer, that this is something they have to have. And by the way, we're offering it to you special. It's amazing to me how every week at about the same time, I see the same ad saying you have to act now.
Yes.
And it's exactly the same time that remains, because you have only 12 hours, 47 minutes and 32,
'Cause they're
31,
lying.
30 seconds. But, they're creating that mindset that FOMO, you don't act now, you're going to miss out.
Well, it's hard to do that on Etsy. Amazon, it's hard to do that on. It's a jungle, but I may do a 15% sale for the rest of the day. Although you can't convey that to anybody on Etsy. But I just saw one of my most favorite mugs. You know who Sebastian Maniscalco is?
Mhm.
You don't know. You got to look him up on YouTube. Type in antifreeze on bologna. He grew up, his parents were immigrants. He grew up Italian here. He's the funniest guy on the planet, next to Don Rickles. And
He's not on the
so
planet.
he's not on the planet anymore. And I made a mug called antifreeze on bologna because his father called a family meeting. And because the raccoons were getting the zucchini
In the garden.
in the garden. So they did pest control Italian style. And I made a mug and somebody just bought it today. It's my
Cool.
most favorite mug. She got it on a 10% off sale. I give everybody a 15% coupon as a thank you when they buy something. I don't know. I'm learning the ways of business, but I'm coupon happy. And even Adam said, no more 20% coupons. No. I gave a guy 50% off the other day. Is that wrong? Because Etsy wouldn't accept his other coupon.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought all this up, and then we're going to hear from Emma. So a question of business ethics seems to be coming up here. So
Not for him, but-
okay, so here's the question then, and then let's hear from Emma. So you sell a product or products plural, okay, that are or are not essentials of life, like food, medicine, shelter. Not non-essentials. Okay. So, all right, one more category let's look at. You sell a commodity. In other words, like barrels of oil, gold, silver. Here's a commodity, and what it's worth is what it's worth, period, end of story. Is that what you sell? A commodity? No. So you're not selling essentials and you're not selling commodities. So you're selling something of a subjective value. Subjective, meaning what's it worth to you? I don't know. What's it worth to you? And so where could there be an ethical, even a question about
Because
it?
I'm thinking of all the times I bought stuff that turned out to be crap and didn't work and they lied to me. And I don't want to be that person who does that to somebody. I mean, I'm
Okay,
not.
so the coffee cup as an example then, does it hold liquid, like a liquid receptacle? It works, right? And does the, the funny bologna thing or whatever it is, right? Does it actually, is it on the cup like what they ordered? I don't see any other ethical considerations like at all. I don't see them.
That person will turn it into an heirloom.
Mhm.
I have a
And that's going
problem.
to, no, believe it or not, Janet's laughing, but one of her kids will look at that and she'll have fond memories of mom who
Mhm.
got this, and this will be something that she will treasure and will want to hand down to her children, the next generation.
Yeah,
It's funny how heirlooms become heirlooms.
that's true.
They have intrinsic value of 0.
There you go.
But there is a created value in the mind of the person who possesses it. and therefore they can't part with it. You know, so
Well, I'm overly scrupulous, but
Right.
Yeah.
But I think Bob got it. And so listen to Bob. What's it worth? Whatever you think it's worth. And now it's an heirloom. Oh, now it's an heirloom. Well, hold on a second. The price just went up. And look, the price really did go up because every government in the world is printing money right now, which makes it worth less and less. So yeah, price has to go up. So no, I don't see any Q&A about that. What do you think, Emma? Let's get Emma out here because she's got some perspectives. And Emma doesn't sell coffee cups. What do you think, Emma?
No, I don't sell coffee cups. I think, yeah, it's like you say, it's in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? And it's kind of, if you look at brands, some people spend a fortune because it's a branded name as well. So it's kind of, don't be frightened of putting up your price if you think that, it is good value for money and actually you're still selling something decent to a customer. Don't be frightened of that at all. And at the end of the day, most businesses, 65% is done on marketing and how you sell to customers. So, you're amongst the masses when you're doing that. So don't ever feel guilty. I mean, today I was productive because I went on Black Friday buying products to be able to sell on Amazon at a higher price. So that's what I've been doing today. So exactly like you're saying, John, I've done the complete opposite. I've not been buying for myself. I've been buying to sell.
Arbitrage, baby. I love it.
Yeah, completely. And one of the other things that you said, which I think was really key, is, the marketing at the moment for Black Friday is amazing. And the way that they do the copywriting, like you say, people pay thousands of pounds for that. And what I tend to do is I have a folder. It's called my business folder. And I'll put in what I think is the best copy into that folder. And then when I have time and I'm trying to write something, I'll go back and look at what other people have done. I'm forever doing that. And it's like you say, it's a really good way, isn't it? Of, take other people's ideas and really utilize that within your own business. I think it's genius. So, without having to do the hard work yourself. So, that's what I was kind of going to say.
Thank you, Emma. This, and this could be another ethical consideration. Well, isn't that plagiarism? Well, hold on a second. When you look through your inbox, you look at the junk mail, you're going to see things that keep coming up again and again. And as long as you're not like stealing, here's the exact copy or whatever. When I said before, take their product out, put yours in. Obviously, you got to personalize and massage that and make it relevant. Okay. But Johann Goethe said all intelligent thoughts have already been thought. All we got to do is try and think them again. Okay. So how original are we? Great question, right? Like, look, all the stuff that we've talked about here, hundreds or thousands of hours worth of sessions that we've had here in the Mastermind group. Like these thoughts have already occurred before. I've said plenty of times, I don't have like some new truth or something. Okay. So is that just me? I don't have a new truth, but like all the marketers in your inbox right now do? No, they don't. They don't have a new truth. Here's what people respond to, right? Here's what causes people to get off their ass and buy something. Okay, great. And so humans, by the way, haven't changed that much throughout history. Now, modalities have, internet and, technology and whatever, but it's the same psychology that's been working since the cavemen traded rocks or whatever, right? It's the same exact psychology. So run it, right? That, or just sit around and wonder, well, what just happened? They just got my money, but what just happened? Did I get paid too? I think it's time for people to get paid. And if not now, then when, right? Again, we've got all the training we need. Thank you, Emma, for that. And it'd be interesting to see how your arbitrage stats look on, I guess it takes, well, you're taking some risks. I don't know how much money you're putting up, a few £1,000s or whatever. But hopefully you can double your money on, maybe that's too robust. I don't know. I don't know what kind of margins you would run on. Plus, if you're doing like inventory, like in your living room or something, I fulfilled by merchant. I don't know. All right. But there's lots of other variables. What's it worth to you? You damn well better make a nice markup if you're doing the legwork. So in fact, Emma, would you enlighten us? Because most of us are involved in retail arbitrage. What are your...
Totally. So I'm doing both. I'm doing fulfilled by Amazon, but also sending some things out myself. So when I try new products, I'll send it out myself, because then you're not doing too much risk. But then as soon as you know something starts to sell, then I'll send it into Amazon and then they can ship it out. And if you're doing it by volume, then it obviously brings the price down, which then drives more profits, which is great. But what I've done on Black Friday particularly is that quite a lot of the retailers here will do 3 for 2, or they'll do like half price or whatever. But then I know coming up to Christmas, when those deals come off and people will pay full price, that's where I did really well at different occasions this year. So I did really well at Mother's Day, I did really well at Valentine's. And so, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do up to Christmas, is capitalize on those people that haven't actually bought their Christmas presents yet. So, and left it too late in the UK. So
The
that's
last
my
minute people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you buy on Amazon, this is the part that isn't making sense. If you're buying a Black Friday special on Amazon, I'll take 50 units. And then you send those to your FBA account.
No. So I'm not buying on Amazon. I'm buying from other retailers, and then I'm putting it on Amazon at a later date. So I've bought from all the people who are doing the Black Friday deals, you know, like we've got Boots in the UK, we've got discount stores. So I've bought from all those, and then I'll wait till Black Friday's finished, and probably they kind of do Cyber Monday and everything else, don't they? So it's probably middle of next week. I will then put them on at a higher price, because I don't want to compete with everybody on Amazon when they're trying to do the whole Black Friday thing. I'll wait till after that, then put it on, and then that's when I make the profit.
Nice.
And I'm working on margins about 35 to 40% profit. Otherwise, it's not worth doing.
Right. Very
Yeah.
good. Thank you, Emma. Good times. Who else has some ideas on this? Let's get somebody else out here. Black Friday production rather than just consumption. Yes. I got a picture I'll show you guys though. Hold on a second. This is apparently my dogs are having their Thanksgiving dinner. We have a dog sitter who comes to the house, and he has prepared for them a Thanksgiving dinner. And there it is. Look at that, huh? They're out in the yard.
Bless them.
Oh my goodness. So there's little Butch and there's Jag. All right. Anybody else? Any other thoughts here today? All right. Well then, there's the challenge, right? Let's go. I mean, if you intend to consume something, right, you're going to go buy something, please intend to sell something, and let's see what we can get it done, what we can get done today. I'll tell you, I am going to, before I show up at Harbor Freight and get a 25% discount on a tap and die set that I'll probably never even use, I am going to sell something. That's going to happen. So now I have to, right now that I've stated it publicly, something's got to sell, like today. So let me go figure that out. Fun. Yay, fun. And I love you guys. I'll see you back here on Monday. I'll get the recording of Ego's practical entrepreneurial tips posted so we can all enjoy that. I know that was very early in the morning here in the States. And please have a great weekend. And we'll see you again here real soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.